Hello, 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 ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Cities Skylines Submitted City Traffic Fix and City Fix live stream. In this video, I'm going to fix someone else's city. Our city today was created by Annie. Annie, thank you for uploading your city. I'm looking forward to working on it. The title is Traffic Hell, and the description is Traffic Hell. The city is called Rockwood. It is a pretty big city, about 85,000 on the population. So I'm going to load up the original save game from Annie, but where we are right now is I loaded up the city and ran it for a little bit to see where the traffic bottoms out at. So there's no despawning, right? No despawning, and the traffic is terrible. 25%. 25%. Now, it did actually drop down to about 21 and then started to work its way up. And at the load game, it started out at 90,000 the population. So some of the traffic flow increase could possibly be caused by the population dropping. So I want to just play it for a little bit so you guys can see that, and then show a couple of other things, and then I'm going to load the original save game. Savage, hey, what is up? How are you? So if I do this, now one of the things you'll notice is, and it's really impressive. Annie, I think you have made one of the prettiest cities I have ever seen in City Skylines. Look at this. It's really amazing. And then Annie used like these really amazing interchanges. Hey, spamming, what is up? Now, if you think this is the city, this is not it. Let me scroll down. Oh my God. There is so much more to the city. So I'm really looking forward to working on it. One of the things that I will mention is if I go here and take a look at the look for like traffic lights. I did look around before, and look, you can see there's traffic lights on the roundabout. You definitely don't want to have traffic lights on the roundabout, but there are a lot of traffic lights. So when I load up the game again, I'm actually going to have all the traffic lights removed. So here you can kind of see the traffic moving, or in gridlock. All right, so that at least gives you an idea of what's going on with the city. So I'm gonna pause it here, and I'm gonna load it up from Annie's original save game, and then we've got a lot of new subscribers and followers. I want to give them some recognition and some thank yous. So let me get the original save game loaded up, and then we'll do that. Bear with me here. All right, so while that game is loading up, let's go through a little bit of recognition here. So got a new follower on Twitch, Pezzy. Thank you so much, really appreciate that. Welcome, welcome. And then on YouTube, Andre Leal Delira. Thank you, welcome, Andre. And then this is a pretty funny name, Dickens Ducky Holmes. There we go. Thank you, Dickens. I do not know if I'm going to say the next person's name properly, so I apologize ahead of time. Sigoror R. Johnson. I'm so sorry. Or Sigurder. I'm sorry if I'm butchering it. Complex. Thank you. And then Konstantin Pobedonetsev. Thank you. And the last one is Edmonds. So thank you so much, everybody. I really appreciate the support. You'll notice that I mentioned subscribers and followers from different platforms. Live streams are on YouTube, Twitch, DLive, and Twitter simultaneously. You can watch on whichever one you want. Of course, if you do like this video, smash the like button. I'd really appreciate it. But thank you so much for all the support. I really appreciate it. We already have a lot of people watching. Thank you. I'm waiting for the game to load. Sometimes it kind of glitches out when it does this. So let me get that fixed up. Yes, Savage, we are close to 300 on YouTube. Thanks so much. And spamming the there is a playlist for the city that is built, the City Skylines city that is built on the original Chapter 1 Fortnite map. There's a playlist. Sorry, I'm restarting Cities Skylines because it's not working. And so that's a playlist. You can see it. The city is actually complete. It's actually fully done. So I'm not really working on the map anymore because it's actually concluded. All right. Bear with me, everybody. Sorry about this. Loading up the game. And so the objective, this is going to be a challenging fix. The city is very large. I want to try to get the population, the traffic flow to 80%. That's the goal. I didn't point it out before, but the city is totally bankrupt. It is losing over $800,000 a week. And so I don't know if this is going to be even possible. But I'm going to try to make the city profitable. I actually don't know if that's going to be possible for the city. So I'm loading it up here. Hopefully this will work. And then I'm going to put it up on the screen. Oh yeah, I'm going to go ahead and update the traffic manager settings and remove the traffic lights. So let me do that as well. Yeah, spamming. Definitely check out the city. Tell me what you think. That was such a fun city to work on. I'm really proud of it. I think it ended up with like over 20 of the Chapter 1 POIs. All right, so the game loaded up. Let me update the traffic manager settings. So with traffic manager, simulation accuracy, it's already set up to very high. I'm going to drop it down to very low. Gameplay, one of the things that isn't turned on is enable advanced vehicle AI. So we are going to turn that on. Enable advanced vehicle AI. And then there's automatically add traffic lights if applicable. We're going to check that off. Check that off. And then we are going to remove all existing traffic lights. Yeah, Savage. I can't believe it. By the way, everybody, what Savage is referring to is there's a beginner's guide, how to start a new city in Cities Skylines, and that has been my most successful video. And yeah, it's over 3,000 views, and hopefully with a little bit of luck, maybe it can break 4,000. All right, so I've updated the city. And let me put it up on the screen. And I believe, if memory serves me right, Annie already had traffic despawning turned off. Come on, there we go. All right, so the traffic despawning was already turned off, but I may pull up the original game just to show you guys. But here, no despawning. And this is from the original game. This is where the traffic flow is 39%. You can see down below it's losing 858,000 a week, and there's the population. The unemployment rate is actually pretty good, 4%. All right, so I want to go ahead and get started working on the city so we can try to make good progress. But I did show a little bit of the city before. I mean, this is amazing. Annie, wow. It looks like you just put so much attention to detail in the city. Look at these really cool circular neighborhoods. Super neat. Super neat. Oh, there we go. So I think that's really cool. And it's got these wicked interchanges. Look at this one. Amazing. Just the attention to detail. I mean, it is so cool. Here's the layout. Now this part Andy did really well. You can see that the zones are pretty mixed. Residential, commercial mixed in together, residential, commercial mixed in together. However, where is the industry? Okay, there's one piece. And it's all right here. This could use some work. It would be nice for the industry to be spaced out a little bit. So right now there's no demand, so I'm not worried about it, but we probably will remove the zoning for 2 of these circles, and I don't know where we can move it to, but it needs to be moved. Probably moved over here or something, moved over here, something like that. The other thing is, you notice that the city is quite bankrupt. Look at this. I don't know what Annie's plan was. Maybe there was a plan to expand the city eventually, but all of these roads that aren't being used, you have to pay money on them. So normally you do not want to do so much building. So I'm glad you had no despawning, I believe, turned off. That's great. That's a harder mode. That's the way we're going to fix it. But there is unlimited money set up, so that's a much easier way to play. I think it's better to play with limited money. All right. I'm going to start working on the traffic right now. So one of the things that you'll notice, okay, obviously more of the traffic problems are in this huge center circular neighborhood, for lack of a better word. How do we get in here? Let's take a look. How do you get in here? You come in from this highway. You take a left. Keep on going. And you come in through here. That's one way. Is there another way in here? This way. So, this massive area, I don't know what the population of this place is. Actually, population 90,000 of just the central place? How's that possible? That's the population of the whole city. Okay, well, anyways, it says 90,000 up here, but okay, whatever the population is of this, maybe it's 70, 80, or maybe it is the 90. There's only 2 ways to get in and out. That is not enough. So we need more ways to get out. The other thing I noticed, and here is a perfect example of why you should not use lane connectors. Let me zoom in. Let's say that I want to go east to get out of the city, right? I take this humongous, complicated interchange, and I'm heading out. I'm heading out. I'm taking this, and my plan is to hit this highway and leave, right? Right? Okay? So I'm moving from west to east. West to east. Okay, there's some lane connectors right there. Okay, that's not a problem. Right here. Notice how all these lane connectors point south? So I would have to take this exit, have to come down here. Well before the highway here. And I would come down, and I would be in this industrial area. And guess what? There's no way out of this industrial area. Perfect example of why you do not want to use the lane connectors. Lane connectors should be used for temporary emergencies, because you can do something like this. I assume this was done in error. I assume this was not done on purpose, because by creating these lane connectors, you've effectively eliminated this way out of the city. So that means if anybody wants to get out of the city, 90,000 or 80,000, however many people live in this neighborhood, this is the only way out, the west way. Okay? So, delete. Should go ahead and delete these too, right? All right. So that immediately doubles the exit potential for the city. The other thing, let's take a look at the policies. Remember, we're going to try to make this city profitable. So notice, like, power usage, upkeep 5 cents a building. Water usage, upkeep 5 cents a building. We are going to turn off all of these items because, well, what is the harsh person sentences? Oh, well, I guess we can leave that. Oh, that's no cost. anything that costs money, we want to switch. High-tech housing. Here's another one. Heavy traffic ban. It even says, make sure there are optional routes available because businesses in the city need to send and receive deliveries. So we do not want to do the heavy traffic ban. And there we go. So this will help with the profitability. All right. So we created one connection to get out right over here without having to do anything. Here's another way out. And look at that. This seems like a pretty easy connection, right? Let's go ahead and do it. Can I just do a straight shot? Interesting. Okay. So now we've increased it more. And these two are pretty close together, so I'm not worried about those. But this would be a really good one. On the north side, they don't have another way. So let's go ahead and hook this up. And we can connect it right to here. So let's go ahead and do that. I'm just going to create like, there. And then we'll do something like this. Yeah. Can you fit in? Nope. The hospital's in the way. That's okay. We'll just move it over slightly. There we go. And then this, we will do... Maybe I can do... I really would like to just keep it as a highway. There. It's ugly, but trying to do it for speed. Alright, so now from one entrance, or from two entrances we have 4, and from one exit we have 4. So that's makes a big difference. The other thing is, let's pick this road. There's a lot of cars on this road. Routes. If I click here, oh, I gotta hit play a little bit, let it calculate. Okay. So where are these cars going? Down here. See that? They're coming, a lot of them are coming down here. A lot of them are moving through this roundabout, taking a left, and going down south. Imagine that. There's a road right here. Think about all that time it would save. So, I want to go ahead and create a little connection right here that intersects. And this looks like these are two highways, so this needs to be an interchange. So we're going to make this a stack interchange. All right, let's take a look at the space needed. Oh, well, okay. Just a little bit farther down, approximately, to make it match up. A little bit more to the left and to the right, too. There we go. Should fit nicely. Something like that. Okay. Let's hook it up. Great. Okay, and we'll bring it straight over here. And then I do want to merge it together into one road. Okay. Ah, good enough. Great, so now they have another way down, and so that's going to alleviate a lot of this burden right here. You know, this is the busiest part, and so it's going to alleviate a lot of that. So, we've got a lot of roundabouts. Let's make sure that they're set up correctly, because they look pretty stuck. And then I removed the lights, so that's good. And so they're not set up correctly. If you're on the roundabout, you can block the box. If you're coming on the roundabout, you should not block the box. Yes, good, good. Block the box. Okay, there we go. So that one is set up correctly. This one doesn't have a lot of traffic. This one does. This one looks like it has a pass-through road, so that's going to mess up the flow of the roundabout. So we'll delete that. Okay, let's take a look at, if you're on the roundabout, block the box. Okay, if you are coming onto it, you cannot. Good. And there we go. So the roundabouts needed a little bit of work. There's nobody there. Nobody there. Oof. Yeah, so I think this will help the flow of the city. Here we go. Did I do it all right? Okay. So that roundabout is set up. This one's also got... And then, Annie, good job on putting in the paths so that people can cross the roundabout. Smart move there. Smart move there. Okay, I think that's good. Okay. Is there any other roundabout that's super busy? This one? Okay, maybe I already worked on that one. Okay, so I think that is good. So I think we may be able to hit play. I think we may be able to hit play, but before I do, let's hit the garbage. 523,000 garbage production, 1.9 million garbage capacity. So there's too much garbage capacity, and look at where they are. Right in the center, so that's going to create a lot of traffic right here and clog it up. And we're not going to be able to delete a lot of them because they're the landfills. So what you want to do is you want to actually, when you can build incinerators, you want to start emptying your landfills. We can't do that right now. It's going to create too much traffic. So what we want to do is see where else we've got trash, and boy, that's way out on the outskirts. It's not going to have much of an impact. Oh my God! Oh wow, that's a lot. So let's go to town on some of these. All right. Let's see here. Let's follow these people in. I mean, I'm not really worried about this. because some of these people are going to go in a different direction. Now, normally what I do is I just change the, make it an exit only. And so what Annie has done is downgraded or reduced the amount of lanes in the road after it. That creates that, the automatic off-ramp. So like in this case, it's not done. So you can make this a 2-lane road, and that'll make this 3rd lane an off-ramp, but I think it's faster it is just faster just to do that. So some of those people will kind of break off over here. That'll alleviate some of the pressure on this road. That'll alleviate some of the pressure off of this road. And then these people go straight, and then they hit this. How many lanes? 2 lanes to go right. Nobody's going straight, though. So how about make both of the lanes go right? Wow, there's one thing that veers off, another thing that veers off. Holy moly. Okay. That's a lot of work for cars that are just trying to go through. Just from an initial examination, this looks a little bit inefficient. It's like if you're coming from this highway and you just want to cross right through, you really have to go through a whole lot. Okay, I think I've done a good amount there. Let's see what's going on over here. 2 lanes to get off, 2 lanes to get off. Then you get on this bridge, go over, come over here. Why is there a lane connector right here? So you can probably make this. Just go ahead and block the box. It's not a real... You can just keep on going through. Do some of these people take U-turns? No. Okay, good. And this, all these people are, I think, maybe going into this one lane to get over to this side. Are these? This is one, oh, and they're taking a U-turn right here. So we're gonna say, come on, don't take a U-turn here. You can use one of the other routes to get to where you want to go. All right. So I think we've done a lot. I don't even know where we can hit play from. You want to start right here? Let's hit play. Oh, they slowed down at this turn right here. They slowed down at that turn. And these people are getting backed up behind this. Yeah, a lot of these people are coming over here. Let me pause it. I don't know if this thing is upgradable. A lot of these people are using this off-ramp right here. So let me see. Can I even upgrade this to 2? Oh, you can. Can you upgrade this to 2? You can. You cannot upgrade that to 2. And you can't upgrade that to 2. Makes it seem like it's a little bit of an ineffective interchange if you can't do some upgrades. These are pretty sharp. I'm going to leave them at 1 then. I'm going to leave it at 1. And we will say only the right lane can take a right. Oh, but there's another thing right over here. Yeah. That's fine. That's fine. Okay, that's fine. I'll leave that at a 2-lane upgrade so that some people can come over here. They've got a lane to come down south. I'm not going to worry about that. Let's see if anybody takes this. Oh my gosh, yeah. There's a boatload of people taking this. Wow, a lot of them are taking a left and going straight. We'll leave it as it is. That's going to free up a lot of, yeah, a lot of this. And these people are, wait a minute. You guys are coming west, taking a U-turn to come here? Why? And then you guys are taking this U-turn to go straight? You guys are dumb. There's a road right here. Is there, can you not take this or something? No, you can. Everything looks fine. Alright, so we're going to stop them from doing these U-turns right there. I don't know why they're coming over here to take this clover leaf to go straight. That's odd. Oh, wow, and a lot of these people are taking U-turns too. I'm going to keep this interchange here, but so far I'm not too satisfied with it. I'm not satisfied with it. There's all sorts of U-turns happening. Everybody's getting in one lane to come over here. Man, you can barely see the roads too because of all the overpasses. Here, 2 lanes to turn right. Is that going to help you guys? Oh, wow. Whoa, that just made... That kind of created a lot of movement right there. Huh. Okay. Oh, there's a little bit of merging right here happening. Oh, they're starting to go. They're starting to go. Yeah, look, this roundabout is starting to move. Look at this. This road is starting to go. This highway is no longer backed up coming in. This roundabout is a disaster and a half. Did I set this up? Yeah. Well, it looks set up to me. What are you guys getting stuck on? Oh, you guys are getting stuck right here. You guys can just go ahead and block the box. There's nothing here. And they're going to get hit with this thing. It's going to be a very challenging fix. Oh, wow, look at that. The city has actually improved its profitability by 200,000. So remember, this was all backed up, so that's better. Oh, what's going on over here? A lot of people are coming from the west, and they are taking this off-ramp, and it's only 1 lane. So we can upgrade that to 2, assuming it's upgradable. Oh my god. Yeah, I think it's better... I'm going to start it from over here. I think it's better to use interchanges that are fully expandable. And so the best interchange is the stack interchange. And the best stack interchange is the one that I made because it's fully expandable and it's got integrated frontage roads and integrated rail. So that's the one that I would suggest using. And that would make this much easier to expand. It would make this much easier to expand. So I wouldn't recommend using these. They're not expandable. So, okay, so that should help. Hardly anybody is going straight, so we're going to do this. The right 2 lanes take a right. Because a lot of them want to come south. And if anybody wants to go straight, they can stay on the left lane. Now, obviously, these folks, their only reason they're doing it is because I forced them to. It's going to take some time for them to recalculate their routes. What's going on over here? This is an exit only. Oh, you know, I do have a quick question. If you're coming in from this cloverleaf and you're trying to get into the city, the only way you can get into the city is by going through this and then going out into one of its spokes, for lack of a better word, into the rest of the city. You can't just exit off and hit this road. I've just kind of noticed that. I mean, it would be nice to have another way. I don't even know where you could do that. Like, I was thinking, like, oh, wouldn't it be nice to have just a off-ramp right here, boom, to go here? I'm thinking about how you could do that. It's kind of tough. There's not really much of a spot. I'll just leave it for the time being. Where are we at, by the way? Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! Hold up. This road that I just made. Oh, whoa. Everybody is, or so many people are using it. Wow, okay, so we need to upgrade this to 6 lanes. Okay. And no U-turns. Straight for everybody. And dedicated turning lanes. I did not do the dedicated turning lanes as I had hoped. Wait a minute, are they... there, let's delete that. There we go. Okay. Did some dedicated turning lanes right there. Wait a minute, why is there this road when there's this road? Fix that up. So this is very, very busy. Okay, let's take a look at this. This may need to be a roundabout here if the traffic can't handle it. And we may need to expand these to 6 lane. There we go. So we'll see. Dedicated turning lanes for everybody. There's not a lot of people crossing the street, so we don't have to worry about that. Whoa. This is going to cause a problem here. Oh yeah, you know what's going to happen? Nobody's going to come over here. Nobody's going to take this highway anymore and use this. I mean, why would they when there's this intersection? So, I think we need to actually give them some more choices. And the industrial route would be a good spot. You know, another way in and out of the industrial area. Let me see. Can we do something like... I'm going to catch that early, otherwise that's going to start to create a backlog. I mean, if you do something right over here, I think that'd be pretty good. There we go. It's a highway intersection right here. Okay. And we've got a frontage road that we can do. I use vanilla roads except for the frontage roads. There we go. It's a good spot for a frontage road. Boom. So now they've got another way in. There we go. And this thing could... let's move this guy over a little bit. There. So that's another way in here. I think that's fine. So let's do the on-ramps and off-ramps. So on-ramp, off-ramp, off-ramp, off-ramp. I think that's good. So I'll give it another way out. This is starting to get a little bit busy. A lot of people are heading south, so we will go ahead and upgrade it. So making it from 1 to 2. A lot of people are taking this, so we'll make that 1 to 2. That should help them out. This will alleviate some of it, and well, let's see how that goes. And hopefully some people will start to take this. They need a way to get onto the highway, though. So we'll give them a way. There. So some people will come down here to take this exit, hopefully. And I'm pretty sure this is going to have to be a roundabout. This is going to cause a huge backlog. And the other Vanilla Plus road I use is this one, which is a skinny 4-lane. So I'm doing that right here so I don't mess up the zoning. So I'm making that 2 to 4 lanes. Well, people are using this to get in, so that's good. Good, good. People are using that to get in. Excellent. And this is all stuck. Okay, the expansion of that freed that up. Let me update this. The left 2 lanes can go straight. We'll see if that has any positive impact on these guys. Oh, these people want to take a left right here? Really? Okay, I'll just do that. That way the ones that want to go straight can move to the right lane. Are there any lane connectors here that I should be aware of? No. A lot of the industry would use this to get in. Oh yeah, there was no other way. They couldn't come out to the highway, they had to come this way and go through all of this. Well, we're at 68%. This is actually kind of flowing. This is not. Let's update this. Oh no, it's already a 2-way out. Everybody's trying to take a left. That's the only way out of here. Just noticed. If you live in this section right here, there's only one way in and out. Oh, there's only one way in. One way in and one way out. You really need more access. You really need more access. It's a very pretty design, but it's not good for traffic flow. Is there another way to get in this area? Oh, right here. Right here. Right here. And here. There's plenty of ways to get in. Huh. There's not enough sewage drainage capacity. Oh yeah, take a look. Look at all the piping. Very beautifully organized, but it goes all over here to the area that isn't being used. I was pretty surprised to see that. Oh, wow. Well, here's a way to fix up the profitability. Tax rate is too low. And then the budget for water is already maxed out at 150. Huh, okay. So let's put in some. Just put in some water treatment plants to help with the fact that some of the sewage can't escape. And I'm going to go ahead and de-zone some of this industry because it's going to cause a problem for the city. So you don't want to have all your industry concentrated in one spot. So I'm just erasing that. So I think that's good. We can do the outer rim too, I guess. Just trying to be a little bit cautious here. There we go. We'll have to do this one too, but I think that's good. Okay, let's hit play. I'll give this just a little bit more time, but we need to do a roundabout here. Nobody does want to come south on this road. But some people are coming north that way. You can see that, so that will help out. So that's why I'm a little bit tempted to just kind of let it go for a little bit. Wow, look at that. This part is all done. That part is all done. This part is all done. Good. What about right here? Yeah, people are using that. Excellent. Look at that. This was red. That's all done. We're at 71%. It's just this thing that's causing a problem. And it would be good to have another intersection right here. Let me go ahead and do that right now. And oh, I don't think we have room. What is this? It's a cemetery. Let me see. I think I know which one I want to put here. Yeah, so we will put one here. Let me empty the cemetery. Once it's empty, then I'll put one over there. So while we're letting it run, let me plug the channel. Live streams are on YouTube, Twitch, DLive, and Twitter simultaneously. You can watch on whichever one you want. If you like this video, please smash that like button. You can, of course, dislike it if you don't like it. And if you want to support me more, please subscribe or follow. Thank you, everybody, for watching. I really appreciate it. We're doing a Cities Skylines submitted city traffic fix and city fix. The city was created by Annie. By the way, our unemployment rate is 6%. It's a little bit higher than I'd like, so hopefully we'll work that down. Some of it is because of the zoning that I did on the industry. Population is staying roughly the same. There is one thing that I wanted to point out. The Hadron Collider. So good job, Annie. You did not build that. Everybody, please, do not build that building. It's terrible. It will wreck your city, so do not build it. And if you want to build it, just dislike my video and unsubscribe from me. All right, so let's see how we're doing. I mean, this part is the busiest part for sure, right? This new road that we've created. And I'm just giving it some time to see if it will run, letting the traffic kind of readjust, right? And while we're doing that, you know, we really should update the zoning here. You know, where should you have the industry? You should have some more industry like over here. You know, all the people are working in this one spot, and all the goods are coming from the one spot, so you don't want to do that. Oh my god, this is one big district? Holy moly. Whoa. Wow. That's probably too big of a district. Let's take a look. How's the mass transit? So you got a metro system, but only 909 people are using it? That's not a lot for the amount of population. Are there enough vehicles? Oh yeah, there's enough vehicles on that one. What about this one? Yeah, there's enough vehicles on that one. This? This could probably use one or two more vehicles. Oh, is it? It's a loop that goes only one way. I'm tempted to create another line. There's not anything that comes down here to these areas. Ah, okay, let's pause this. So, see, emptying is finished, so now you can destroy this. Great, and so now we're going to put that intersection right here. We'll have to raise it up slightly. Just so, just slightly. Okay, let's hook it up. Great. Come on, connect. There you go. Excellent, that's good. Connect that, and then we'll connect this over to this one, I guess? It's got a school right here. Let's move the school over. Come on. There we go. That'll be helpful. And then we've got the frontage roads that we can hook up. Great. And then we can just terminate these. Off-ramp, or on-ramp, off-ramp. Those are already there. This one's already good. I think that's good. That should alleviate pressure right here. And already this road has kind of, the one going from east to west has already been alleviated. So that should help with this traffic. Oh, come on. Dedicated turning lanes. We'll give it some time. We'll give it some time, see what happens. Really good attention to detail, Annie. It's just amazing. The layout is just phenomenal. One of the prettiest cities that I've seen. I mean, you can just tell with the way you kind of laid out all your neighborhoods with these interesting designs. Just very cool. Very cool. And we'll get the traffic fixed here. Alright, let's take a look at the energy production. There's way too much. So we are budgeting at 150% for the electricity, so we'll drop that down. We'll drop the road down to 100 because there's a lot of excess roads that go around the map that isn't being used. How we doing? Golly, we're at 77%. That's amazing. In an hour? Alright, so the main part of the city is fixed. It's just getting from the north part to the south part that's messed up. Wow, all of this is cleared up. These guys, where did these dudes just come from all of a sudden? Yeah, this is a great place to put industry right here because it's right next to this highway. That'll be a great spot. So I want to go ahead and start working this thing down. It's going to affect the unemployment rate temporarily, but it will really help with the traffic flow of the city. You want to use the diffuse and disperse strategy to fix your city, and so you want to have your industry dispersed throughout your city, not concentrated in one spot. None of these are being used, so I'll just kind of clear those out a little bit. So that's going to have an impact on the unemployment rate. That's better. That's still a good amount of industry in one spot. Whoa, there should not be any here. What? Why is this a two-lane road? Look at these cars. Look at how much they slow down. They're going from a highway, and then they just have to slow down. Look at the speed limit. You go from 60 miles an hour to 25. So you don't want to do that. You can just keep it a 3-lane. You know, and you can just make a dedicated turning lane right there. You don't have to do the where you reduce the size of the road. The same thing as over here. There. Alright, this place is a little bit busy, but it's doing fine. Look at that. See how this is clearing up? I didn't put the roundabout in, but I thought that maybe give it some time and it'll get there. Are we done? Oh my God. We're done. So this should be a left turn only. And that should be a left turn only. And let's go ahead and update the speed limits, because these frontage roads I've built a lot of and the speed limit is too low. So let me update the highway. There we go. Update the frontage road. There we go. Off-ramp, on-ramps. That's fine. Okay. There we go. So just updating some of the speed limits. Good. Okay. Well, that should help. So that's all clear. This is all clear. Okay, let's work on the... there's all this trash right here in the center of the city. I'm going to go ahead and get that starting to get emptied. It looks like you did this one. So that's good. We'll empty that. What is this? No more room? So we'll just start emptying it. There's incinerators right next to it, so they can help empty that. The population is really doing well, so let's get this profitability going. So let's go ahead and start emptying these. That way we can start destroying those. Okay, let's take a look at elementary school. You got 5,800 kids that are eligible, but you have 41,000 capacity. High school, 8,000 university students, but you have 180,000 capacity. So that's why the city is bankrupt. Okay. Let's take a look at the funding. So we'll drop that down to 100. So we've gotten a little bit more usage from this route, so we'll increase it even more. That's amazing. I mean, the metro system needs to be expanded. All right. This still gets clogged up, so we're going to go ahead and put a roundabout right here. Take a cheap road. Okay. And I want to measure... There's enough room to put 7 on there. This looks like something important. Elementary school. My goodness. There's 1,000 of them right here. Can I just delete this? Okay. Alright, so let's do this. So it's 7 out. 7 at 90 degrees. 790. $790 and $790. Now, of course, I made it go the wrong way. There we go. People drive on the right side of the road in the city. Okay, so that's good. And so this road is going to be too close to the roundabout. Upgrade from 4 to 6. 4 to 6. 4 to well, that was just upgrading the dirt road, and we're just going to make this guy connect right into the roundabout. There you go. Get it set up. Oh, now I can destroy the roads in the middle. And set up the roundabout. If you're on the roundabout, you can block the box. On the roundabout, block, block, block the box. Great, now we just need to build the paths, but we can hit play while we're doing that. The city has no money, so we won't do the fancy paths. And these people need to be able to cross. There we go. There you go. This will help them cross the elevated paths. Whoa. Oh, and that's a high school. I need to move that over. I think that's going to be enough. Is this roundabout going to make matters worse? No, it should be fine. There we go. There we go. Oh, that looks kind of nice. There you go. Oh, there's a park right there. Let me move the park one over. There. There we go. Alright, so people should use the elevated paths. And these guys are not following the instructions. I need you guys to yield, please. They're just not following the instructions. That's what's causing the holdup. On either side. Sometimes that happens. Sometimes that happens. Oh my goodness. If these guys wouldn't interrupt these guys, then these guys could move. Alright, I think that's good. 73%. Well, let's go ahead and I wanna build out a little bit of the metro and the subway system. Like all of this, they don't have any kind of connection. And that will help. That will help. So I'm just trying to think about where you could put it. I'm not putting them in every spot, but just to try to help a little bit. That's pretty good. Let me just work with that one for the time being. It's not perfect, but it's for speed. Oh, I don't think I got that one. Okay. So this should help with a little bit of the traffic, I would think, depending on how popular this gets. Originally not the last one. Okay. I think that's good. Let's go ahead and... Oh, I want to actually fill it out before I create the line. Let me pause it. So I want to fill it out, and so it'd be nice to have another spot like right here. I think that should be good. Great. So it'll be one really nice big loop. So Sorry about turning the camera so much. There. A nice big brand new loop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh my God. 11, 12, 13, and then you complete the line. That's insane. And then let's do one that goes the other way around. That'll alleviate some of the traffic, but we still have some work to do. I'm surprised we got it so high so fast, though. I really am. And the profitability is not quite there yet. We're close. There. So we created 2 new lines. Yeah, so you got Metro Line 4 and you got Metro Line 5, and that's actually the same as 4, but it's counterclockwise. I want to be able to see the color. There you go. So you have to let it run for a little bit and then see how it does. Oh, good. So this is actually working. Excellent. This is actually working. Good. Great. So even though we wiped out so much industry, there's not much industrial demand. That's interesting. All right. That's good. Wasn't there another one that we were emptying? Ah, right here. I just want to keep on emptying those. There's the big ones. Empty, empty, empty. Or where there's a lot of garbage collection, I should say. Empty. Alright, so what else do we have excess? A lot of excess electricity production. So let's go take a look at that. Oh my God. There's some way out here? We'll just turn that off. And turn that off. That should help out. On the electricity side. Okay, there's still a lot of excess. Okay. Water treatment. Water pumping capacity is 3 million, but the city only uses 1.3. And so that's all of these guys. So I'm actually going to destroy those. That's just a tremendous amount of extra. See how much, where are we at now? Ah! Water pumping 1.35. Good. Close enough. Let's see if I delete that. Doesn't make a big difference on the financials. Garbage processing 1.35. We still got a ways to go. And so the next thing is really the schooling. the schooling is quite costly. So, there's 2 universities in this one block. What's the difference between the two? University and Modern Technology Institute. Got it. And there's another Modern Technology Institute right there. Okay. Just try to get rid of some of the excess. That's like too many. Oh my goodness. It'll affect the land value a little bit, but that's okay. Wow, yeah, look, these guys are like right next to each other. Okay. We're at 110,000. Where's the traffic at? 81%. Solid work. A little bit of traffic right here. Let's make that a right turn only. Okay, that looks good. Here we go. I think I actually want to make that a 6-lane right here. There. And then a lot of people want to take a right, so we'll make the right 2 lanes to take a right and the other one to go straight. There we go. That should help that flow a little bit better. And it'd be nice for there to be a way to get here straight from the highway. So we'll do that really quick. Right here, this is nice. One way to get in, and you can have this as a way to get out. I'll alleviate some of the burden right here. Diffuse and disperse. Let's go ahead and update this then too while we're at it. Left turn only. That's fine. So this is busy, but it's working. That's working fine. I think that's good. We're at 104,000. The population is exploding. Let me go ahead and rezone this. And there should be industry over here. You want to have industry close to commercial. Industry makes the goods, commercial sells the goods, and then you want residential close to both. I think I got all of it. I don't know. That's going to drop the population, those people leaving. Yep. And we'll make that industry once the industry here develops a little bit more. There's no demand. By the way, what's your import-export like? You're importing all the goods. You're importing all the goods. Wow. There's like a need for industry up here. And here too. Okay. Oh, look at that. We finally got an industry bar. Let's go ahead and fill industry in here, though. We'll just keep it in the circular part. So we're close. I mean, the traffic is really good. The traffic is really good. These guys are emptying. Again, we've got no despawning. And we're at 81 traffic flow, and the city is at 90,000, so that's great. Just the city is broke. So we can destroy the university by the industrial area, by that industrial area. Oh, those weren't universities. I think those were middle schools. Excuse me. Let's take a look at healthcare. Oh my God. There's so many of them. Let's reduce the budgeting for that then. And reduce the budgeting for the trash, because that's also excess. Let's take a look at the police force and the fire. Excellent. That's quite good. It's pretty good. I mean, I think we can go ahead and reduce it. It'll be close. I mean, I don't know if we'll be able to get the city to be profitable. Oops. But the city was, what, 25% on traffic flow. It's at 81, and it was losing $800,000 a week. And now it's losing 26. Oh my God, we're so close. Maybe we can get there. By the way, where's the airport to the city? Wait a minute. Does this city not have an airport? No way. It's got to. Oh, it doesn't. Huh, that's interesting. That would really be helpful. Oh wow, we're profitable. I think that's it then. Hour and a half, 81% of the traffic flow. This is busy because people are walking. There we go. Just building the elevated paths to help out with this area. There we go. And let's tell our Sims that please don't use the ground crosswalks. Please use the elevated crosswalks. And that'll help this move faster. And one of the reasons why this is backing up is because this is a one-way road, one way in and out. So, man, the only thing I can think of is how about making it like that to help. And then let's take a look at how our mass transit is doing. Oh my gosh, we doubled it. It was at, I can't remember what it was, 900 when I started, and we updated one of the lines, and it took it to 2,300, or 1,000, and now it's at 2,300. So these are the new ones, and so the two new ones that we created are over 600. Yeah. It seems to be working nicely. Counterclockwise. Oh my god, 420 people waiting. So let's bump that up. How come that doesn't show up on here? Huh, okay. Oh, 420 right there. Let's bump it up. Anything else? Can increase that. And this line is worthless. Great. So, okay, good. That's helping this move better. I think that's it. There. So traffic flow on these one-way roads. Let's make that 30. There we go. Just updating the directions. Oh man, we lost money again. Shoot. What else can we destroy? Yeah, how about middle schools? I mean high schools? Yeah. Right next to each other. These guys, like, right next to each other. That should help. Those seem fine. Okay. Still negative. This city. Elementary schools. There's one right there on the roundabout. That's a good candidate to delete. Just so many of them. Whoa. The what was it called? Building or expanding the metro line is what caused that a little bit. Just deleting more and more. Let's take a look at the finances. What else we got? It's just the water. We don't have any demand for any of the zones. All right, let's take a look. What do we got here? Population is still growing quite a bit. All right, I think that's good. 81%. There's no blockage anywhere. Oh, no, there isn't. I mean, a good tax rate is between 10 and 12%, so the city is healthy. We can go ahead and bump it up. And I think that's good. That should change it right there. I mean, there's a lot of the elementary schools still need to be destroyed. There's some excess parks. There's some excess services that still need to be destroyed, but I think we're good enough. So, and then as the city kind of continues to fill out because there's so much excess zoning, that'll help with its profitability, of course, as well. Because there's a lot of roads that are just money is being spent on, but they're not generating any revenue. I think that's good. I want to load the game up just to confirm that there's no despawning. But I think we're good. So what is it at? Call it 81. Let's summarize the fixes, and then I'm going to load the original save game back up and confirm that despawning was turned off. So again, there is no despawning, right? What are some of the main things that we did? This big central part of the city had only one way to get out and had only two ways to get in. And so now there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 ways to get in and out of this big central part of the city, or the circular part of the city. That was one big, huge thing. There were lane connectors that prevented people from using one of the exits, so removing those. There was quite a few lights, removing those. The roundabouts were not set up correctly, getting those set up correctly. There was only this highway in the center that went east to west with one way to get into the southern part of the city. And so now there's one way to get in, a second way to get in, and the original way to get in. So there's 3 ways now. So the city has more connections. Most of the roads didn't have to be upgraded. There was just a few minor ones. There was a few lane arrows that needed to be updated. So the main thing was just increasing the amount of the connections. Then all the industry was right here, and that's not good to have so much industry. It's going to generate way too much traffic, and so the road system is not going to be able to handle it. So removing 2 zone circles, they're excess, like these haven't filled out anyway, and then created one over here, and then removed the residential that was here to try to spread it out a little bit. There's no zoning. The city's got to grow a lot more for there to be zoning, and there's no industry up here, so it would technically be very good to put some industry or something somewhere around here. Can you buy this? No, you can't. So maybe some God, industry right by the zoo? That's terrible. You know, maybe some industry right here. That would be good. I don't see any rail. Wait, is this rail? So rail from outside has been destroyed. So that really should be put back in. Because that's a way to import raw materials. Right now, all the raw materials being imported into the industry is coming from the road. So by connecting up the rail system and, you know, like this is a lot of industry, you could hook up the rail system and have a cargo rail right here. Cargo rail right here. That would help improve your traffic flow. You just have to build a queue. And then it'd be good to have an airport and connect that up with your passenger rail coming in from the outside. And that will help reduce some of the traffic. So I think those are the next steps. And then, of course, dramatic improvement on the profitability from, I mean, it's almost a 900,000 a week turnaround. And so good tax rate is between 10 and 12%. So I picked 12. All these rates were maxed out at 150, reducing them to 100, removing a lot of the excess services. There's still too much excess. So emptying out some of the cemeteries, emptying out some more of the landfill sites, deleting some of those excess ones, some excess schools as well, deleting some more of those. That should get the city more profitable. So those would be the next steps. Annie, really appreciated the opportunity to work on the city. This was a lot of fun. I actually thought it would take me longer to fix it, so I'm surprised at that. So let me load the game back up. I just want to see if there's no despawning from the very beginning, so bear with me here. And while I'm doing that, please, if you like the video, please hit the like button. And if you want to support me more, smash that subscribe or follow button. This was a really good fix. So hopefully it gives some good tips and was a good guide on how to fix the city's traffic and how to fix the city's profitability. Oh, I forgot to show the unemployment rate. Here you go. Right. The unemployment rate is better. It was at 4%. Right, so traffic went from 25 to 81%, right? No despawning. Profitability from negative 850 to positive 26, and unemployment went from 4 to 3. All right. Okay. Let me load up the original game. And hopefully it doesn't glitch, because I had to shut off or I had to restart Cities Skylines before. Oh yeah, there was one of the districts that we also updated the policies. That was one of the reasons that was causing the city to go bankrupt. Way too many policies that the city could not afford. Oh, come on, please work. All right, let me looks like it has that same glitch, so I need to restart cities really quick. No problem, no problem. That's great. I'm glad I was able to do the fix, and I don't need a part 1 or a second part. Okay, bear with me. I got cities going now. Let me just reload that original game. I believe that Annie already had no despawning on, which is great. And you know, on that one roundabout, I did like the yield signs on it because people kept on breaking into the roundabout when I told them not to. Now that the traffic is so good, I could probably turn that off, or you can improve the simulation accuracy from low to very, or from very low to low, and a lot of times that will help. I mean, sometimes they don't obey the instructions, the intersection signs. But normally it's not much of a problem. Oh yeah, the other big thing that we did is that huge, massive metro subway system. And so we doubled the ridership. That, of course, helped with traffic, too. All right, so here is the original city. Oh, hi, Kazi. How are you? Sorry, I just saw your message. I apologize for the delay. I do not play Grand Theft Auto, but that may be something that I do in the future. There's so many games that I have that I would like to stream or play, but I have not. Welcome, though. How are you? Thanks for joining. I'm actually finishing up here. So let me put the game back on. Oh, no, there we go. Okay, right. So the game was, the city was losing 858,000, right? 90,000 population. Right, the original load had it at 39%, and here, there you go. There was no despawning. So good job. That's what I thought, that Annie was not playing without despawning. So that's very good. All right, well, that's going to be it for today. So thank you, everybody, for watching. Really appreciate it. Thank you for all the new subscribers, the new followers. I really appreciate the support. Kazi, hey, hopefully you can come by on a future stream. Would love to chat with you more. So thank you, everybody, for watching. Cities Skylines, Submitted City, Traffic Fix, and City Fix. Please do like the video if you liked it. You can dislike it if you did not. And if you want to support me more, smash that subscribe or follow button. Thank you. Take care of yourselves. Bye-bye.